is in the heavyweight division. And we welcome handsome Armwrestling Pradines. From Toulouse in France, he stands 5'10" and is made of iron at 98 kilograms. This man is a former junior European powerlifting champion and the multiple French national arm wrestling champion. His opponent is one of the most bullish and powerful individuals in the sport. Welcome Ironstone, Gary Rickett. This man is from Brimington, England, wrestling for the Chesterfield Bad Boys. Also 5'10" and 100 kilograms, multiple British national champion and former Masters champion of the world. Armwrestling Pradines is a bull, and a confident one at that. Pradines, young, powerful, fast and hungry, making his debut here in the Arm Wars Super Series. Like an upside down triangle, this guy. And the man he faces is an absolute beast. Ironstone, Gary Rickett from Chesterfield Bad Boys. And this man is raw. Here we go, both men favour the left arm. Watch for the speed from Pradines in the yellow. Watch for the power from Ricketts in red. This first hit will tell so much. Pradines will be away. Oh, a massive drive! Armwrestling Pradines with the win. And Gary Ricketts, I'm sure, was caught napping. Look at that on the replay. Pradines shaking before the start there and drove straight through the hands and explodes into the pad. Unbelievable hit from Armwrestling Pradines.
That's so away from attacking. Yeah.
Cool.
As you might expect, in England, massive support here for Gary Ricketts. I know his brother is here today. And Ricketts is revved, he will not want to lose. Came ready, so powerful, the man from Chesterfield.
Ready, go.
Bad start for him, but the power goes down now. And this is where Gary Ricketts wanted to be. Pradines equal to it, hangs him up off the pad. But Ricketts is absolutely driving down now. His neck and head going red. He holds his breath and drives, but he's called on by Pradines, and this is a war. Massive drive again. Pradines rolls out. Come on. But he can't finish. And Pradines, was that an elbow foul? It looked like the line judge was calling, but it is not given. And it's 1-1. Gary Ricketts, let's look at it again on the replay. The man with the best view in the house had to be Henrik Netjes. Nothing wrong with that. It was a pin before any elbow infringement. Deservedly so. Ironstone, Gary Rickett. Wow.
Use your back a lot more,
You were right up front at pad, you had a full pad go out.
Get your wrist in hand and use that back.
Once you've got your wrist in, you sort it. Yeah, I know, you're stronger.
It stops in there and you're stronger. Stronger man.
What an absolute war. This is a great match. The speed of Pradines.
Ready, go.
The power of Rickett. Ricketts gains control and goes on the drive again. And the Englishman goes to 2. Woo! The Chesterfield Bad Boys have produced a monster. Look at this. Ricketts drives over the hand. Pradines tries to adjust, but his angle is all wrong and he's no base. Ricketts goes to 2. He may have started badly, but the man from Chesterfield is awake now.
Don't just hit flat side, because you're giving him every chance to take your hand. Hit there. Make sure you're just taking your wrist with you.
Feeding your wrist onto his arm, guys, there.
Yeah.
Keep it on, pull in, just get into your hand. That's what he wants a big top roll in your hand. Keep that wrist on his arm, he'll chop him down every time.
Tu vas à l'opposé de l'assiette là où tu étais, tu viens ici te positionner, ok? Pense à ça. Désaxe-toi, ne le laisse pas rentrer. Il est déjà comme ça dans la position.
Gregory the Coach Schneider looking in the corner of handsome Armwrestling Pradines. Big drive from Ricketts again. He stops the hit and Pradines can't finish, but the Frenchman is hanging up the man from Chesterfield, and now he starts to base. That's what he couldn't get the last round, and Ricketts needs to be careful here because he can't finish and he's extended. He's got a little bit beat ahead of his arm there with the shoulder. And look at this from Pradines. This is an incredible display of power. What an absolute war. And I think Rickett is on the running foul. It's been signalled. Big drive. Oh, I think Rickett thought he'd pinned. He hadn't done. And he'll contest that. Wow.
That was a pin.
Rickett took his foot off the gas. He did not finish. Hendrik Nenchez was just about to call it, but he didn't do. It's hovering above the pad, very questionable. But Gary Rickett clearly stopped pulling. Talk about good fortune. It's going to be a restart. Pradines on the running foul, and that's an absolute get-out-of-jail-free card for Gary Rickett. You should never stop arm wrestling. Big drive from Rickett. It stops centre and he goes on the offensive again. Massive attack. But this is incredible from Pradines. He's sunk that base, digging down on the elbow now. Trying to hang up the Englishman and drive off the tricep. Angle is changing. He's going to try and carve across and separate Rickett. If he can get Gary onto the B side with his arm, so his shoulder comes in front of his forearm, the angle will change, and from there the Frenchman can work, and he's doing well. There's a big drive. Oh, incredible drive! The Frenchman with the win, and that was amazing. 2-2. It is all in London. Look at that on the replay. Pradines, the Frenchman. What a way to make your debut, and what an incredible war.
Plus de tirage, putain.
Ouais, c'est pas grave, tu le fatigues, à chaque fois tu tires.
J'ai plus de tirage.
Il est obligé de faire un effort pour venir dedans. Il est en train de perdre l'avant-bras. Il est en train de perdre l'avant-bras là. Il est en train de perdre l'avant-bras là. Tu dois continuer à le fumer comme ça.
Took a lot of air in that ball. He had to go through you.
Man's going.
Gary Rickett's really feeling the pace now. Who has more in the tank? Cruel for Rickett. Stopped pulling 14-1 and hadn't. He ends up losing the pin. Incredible battle, and this is really on a knife edge. Rickett's now. He said my hand has gone, and there it's flipped. And the Frenchman straight away feels the advantage. We'll go to the straps. What a battle here. This is an absolute screamer. Arm wars uprising. London, England. Big drive. Pradines can't finish. Rickett's in a horrible position. Has no purchase with the little finger. And Pradines is burning him, bleeding him, and there's the win from the Frenchman. Wow. Seesaw battle. He started so well. He was then pegged back and went 2-1 down. But the man from Toulouse is on fire now. Finds the camera, winks and finishes. 3-2 he leads in an incredible war.
Ce que tu as fait, c'est bon. On voit tout ce que tu fais, c'est bon. C'est un combattant, il n'a pas besoin de te... Là, au poignet, je te dis, à la fin, c'est son poignet qui lâche.
Get your wrist onto the arm, guys. There, onto your hands blowing.
All the secret, former multiple British champion. And Barry Knowles in the corner. Gary Rickett. Ironstone needs to keep his hand and wrist. He tells him to drive his wrist forward, but he's lost it. And Gary slips underneath. We will go to the strap match. Ominous signs for Gary Rickett. You can hear his brother in the crowd. Go on, Gaz, he shouts. That will inspire the man from Chesterfield, but he's in all kinds of trouble. And this is going to come down to heart if Gary Rickett has any chance here, because he has nothing at the table and he's being baited by the Frenchman. Rickett is in an awful position. And Pradines has total hand and wrist control. Goes on the drive. Dangerously close to the back of the pad with that elbow. Unbelievable war. He's on the running foul. The Frenchman has popped off the back. Gary Ricketts doesn't know, and he is driving. Look at the power from the man from Chesterfield. What an incredible battle. And Eric Pradines does not know he's on the run. An unbelievable battle. Ricketts has been forced down. It won't count. Wow, this is phenomenal. Both men absolutely dying up there.
Oh, fuck.
Pradines just told by the line judge that he was on the running foul. He cannot believe it. Gary Ricketts will feel even worse. He had no hand and wrist purchase, but once again, the Englishman has a chance for redemption, but he can't take it, and you can understand why.